chapters. If there's no objection from the floor, the said matter is scheduled for second reading today's session. We will going to pass our resolution if we intend to have the same tenor or intention. Next item, Madam Secretary.
Next, item number 5, Your Honor, is the annual budget for fiscal year 2025 of the Sangguniang Kabataan o Barangay Impaw.
Refer this matter to the Committee on Finance.
Item number 6, the annual budget for fiscal year 2025 of the Sangguniang Kabataan o Barangay Kenram.
Refer this matter to the Committee on Finance.
Item number 7, we have the proposed resolution granting the release of additional bonus to all qualified officials and employees of the municipality of ISULAN in the amount of 20,000 pesos and to all qualified job order employees in the amount of 5,000 pesos.
We have the presence of our budget officer in today's session, and the chair would like also to recognize the attendance of Honorable Darin Lama in our session. If there is no objection from the floor, rules are suspended. Mayong aga, Ma'am Lalaine, and we have a scheduled matter, Subong, as regard the grant of additional bonus to all qualified official and employees of the municipality of ISULAN, amounting to 20,000 pesos. Yes.
As to the LCAT vow Plan 2025, bali po ang budget is came from GAD 2025. And ginkal out lang po doon yung para sa LCAT Plan 2025.
LCAT.
Local Violence Against Women and Children Plan for 2025. And I think ang GAD 2025 GAD plan is approved na po. So, isa din po yung LCAT Plan 2025, need po siya during mga assessment po ng MSWD para doon po sa provincial level para ma-maintain po natin yung ideal natin na score.
Okay. Any clarification from the body? Ma'am Rax, hindi siya requirements ang approval naton sa 2025 budget ning LCAT VAUSI resolution. Local Council
For Violence Against Women and Children and Anti-Trafficking
Anti-Trafficking.
Act. Opo, naka-include po itong total budget sa GAD plan. Baliging call out lang po yung para sa mga VAUSI and anti-trafficking budget.
Okay. Any question from our resource person? Honorable Dolar? Ang ila contention is to call out items identified under Local Council on Anti-Trafficking and Violence Against Women and their Children plan. Under our GAD plan, ma'am, pila ka sector or pila ka plans ang na-included sa GAD plan naton?
Parang ito lang po, Mr. Chair, ang included.
LCAT VAUSI.
Isa din po ito sa included sa GAD plan. Pero more on sa LCAT plan.
Sige. Any clarification or question from the body? So kung wala, ma'am, thank you for your presence.
Thank you.
We'll just be passing a general resolution. Atong items yung specified, kamo niya bahala mag-call out dito.
May na-forward na po dito yung plan,
Ay, sige
whole
ba.
plan.
Okay. Yes, Ma'am Rox.
Item number 8. This is a letter received from the Office of the Mayor addressed to the Honorable Vice Mayor. And attention, Honorable Maribel Cartojano Garingo, Chairman of the Committee on Laws, Rules, and Ordinances. So this letter is relative to the application of Pahatod ISULAN errand services for the issuance of business permit to operate in the municipality of ISULAN. Considering that there is no provision on electronic platform businesses, this letter requests for an ordinance to pass an ordinance in connection with the trade activities, business regulations, and taxes and fees of the said business establishment using electronic platform.
Honorable Garingo is
Pahatod
recognized.
Mr. Chair, I received a call from our BPLO requesting for the amendment of the revised revenue code to include businesses that operate using online platforms such as parang errand services, because it's not included in the revised revenue code. They wanted to obtain a business permit, but apparently they do not have a category under the revised revenue code.
Ma'am Raquel, can I have a copy of that letter? The letter is addressed to the Honorable Vice Mayor Attorney Armada, duly signed by on Mr. Linuri Taipin, calling the attention of Honorable Attorney Maribel Cartojano Garingo, Chairperson Committee on Laws, Rules, and Ordinances. And they just copy furnished the Office of the Mayor. Would it be possible or proper if they said the LCE will officially request the office for the amendment or inclusion or passage of an ordinance?
Mr. Chair, can you see if it is duly noted? Because if it's noted, it would have the consent of the mayor at the time the letter was written.
Copy furnish lang dere. To observe proper protocol, the said request should be submitted to the Office of the Mayor, and the Office of the LCE will request the Sanggunian for the passage of this measure. Ma'am Rax. If we're talking to have the amendment of our revenue code, this would be referred to the Committee on Finance or Committee on Trade Industry. Oh. Can we forward back the letter to the Office of the Executive? Because it seems that the particular office is requesting our the Sanggunian, kasi wala bala idea ang LCE sang ila request. Endorse the said letter to the Office of the Local Chief Executive. Next item, Madam Secretary.
So next item number 9. This is a letter received from the Office of the Mayor addressed to the Honorable Vice Mayor, requesting for the urgent passing of resolution adopting the approved annual work and financial plan for calendar year 2025 of the Local Committee on Anti-Trafficking and Violence Against Women and their Children, or LCAT-BAUC.
For second reading.
Item number 10, the Memorandum Order number 2025-1, addressed to all department heads and employees with the subject notice of assumption of office as acting municipal mayor of the municipality of ISULAN. The Vice Mayor Arnold 8th Armada, and will be acting as the municipal mayor effective January 10, 2025.
For our information.
Mr. Chair.
Honorable,
Yes, Mr. Chair. May we know what is the basis of our acting mayor as he releases the memorandum order for all department heads?
Ma'am Rox, can you read the content of the letter?
So, the memorandum number 2025-1 to all department heads and employees with a subject notice of assumption to office as acting municipal mayor of the municipality of ISULAN. This is pursuant to Administrative Order number 44, dated January 10, 2025, issued by the Provincial Governor of the Province of Sultan, KUDARAT.
The administrative order of the Provincial Governor number 44. Mr. Chair, may we know what is the basis of the Provincial Governor? Is there any resolution from the Sangguniang Panlalawigan recommending to the Governor?
May we have all attachments of that
So,
order,
Your
Madam
Honor,
Secretary?
this is long. It entails, but may I read this, Your Honor?
The spirit.
The resolution of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, may ara ba?
May I read?
For sure, there's
Attached in the memorandum of the Vice Mayor.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Next item, Madam Secretary.
So, item number 10, item number 11, we have, based on the privileged speech of Honorable Dular, resolution recommending for the promotion of Mr. Holyar to be promoted to Principal 1.
For second reading.
So, we have no more items under first reading, Your Honor. But, Lin na to, Lin. So, Your Honor, since we have just received this communications, but not included in the order of business, Your Honor, can we include this, Your Honor?
Can we read the content of those documents, Madam Secretary?
So this is addressed to the Acting Municipal Vice Mayor, Honorable Carlo Apiado. This is dated January 13. Request for the urgent passing of resolution. So it says here, pursuant to Administrative Order number 44, Series of 2025 issued by the Honorable Governor Dato Pax Alias Mango Dato, implementing the suspension of Mayor Marites K. Palisigi, the undersigned has assumed the office of the Municipal Mayor of the Municipality of ISULAN. So as an impetus to the Honorable Sangguniang's legislative task, the undersigned is respectfully requesting for the urgent passing of a resolution authorizing the Acting Municipal Mayor, Honorable Attorney Arnold H. Samada, to sign checks, treasury warrants, and personnel salaries and wages, bank advices issued by the Municipal Government of ISULAN in all depository banks maintained by the Municipal Government of ISULAN.
Are there any other documents wanted to include into this session, Madam Secretary?
So we have here the, this is to inform this august body as regards the SGLT, where the LGU of ISULAN failed to comply or failed to pass. So this is the result of the
Okay.
assessment of the SGLT, and this matter was forwarded to this office in order to apprise this august body as to where the LG of ISULAN did not comply or did not pass in some of its criteria or indicators. May mga indicators, sabi diri nga, wala napasasang nakapasa ang LGU ISULAN.
Okay, thank you for that, Madam Secretary. If there's no objection from the floor, have those documents included in first reading today's session. And the said resolution authorizing the acting mayor to sign all checks and warrants to all depository banks of this LGU is scheduled for second reading in today's session. Of the record, can we ask the Honorable Mejia in our session? Next item, Madam Secretary.
So there are no more items under first reading. We'll proceed now to the committee reports. First report is the Committee on Finance, Budget, Appropriations, and Ways and Means.
Honorable Dular is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and good morning to each and everyone. So, subject committee report number 2025-01. Pursuant to the referred annual budgets to this committee, the same were forwarded to the Municipal Budget Office for preliminary review on January 9 and 10, 2025. In this office, received the preliminary review of these budgets addressed to the honorable members of the Sangguniang Bayan through this representation chairperson of this committee. Item number 1, annual budget for fiscal year 2025 of Barangay Bambad, and item number 2, annual budget for fiscal year 2025 of Barangay Lagilayan. Findings. As per preliminary review, the aforementioned budgets reveal substantial compliance with Republic Act 7160 and its implementing rules and regulations, subject to the following conditions as follows. Item number 1, annual budget for fiscal year of Barangay Bambad. The fiscal year 2025 final national tax allotment (NTA) for barangays shall be in pursuance with DBM's local budget memorandum number 90-A dated December 26, 2024. Number 2, the provisions of Republic Act 9184 and its implementing rules and regulations in the procurement of materials for infrastructure projects or civil works, goods, and consulting services, as well as commonly used supplies and materials pursuant to Administrative Order number 17 shall strictly be adhered to. And number 3, strictly abide by the PS limitation for barangays which equal to 55% of the total annual income actually realized from local sources during the next preceding fiscal year. Item number 1, annual budget for fiscal year 2025 of Barangay Lagilayan. The appropriation and utilization of PPS under the 20% of development fund as embodied in the AIP shall strictly comply with the updated guidelines on the ILG-DBM JMC number 2017-01. The fiscal year 2025 final national tax allotment in TE for barangays shall be pursuant with the DBM's local budget memorandum number 90-A dated December 26, 2024. The provisions of Republic Act 9184 and its implementing rules and regulations in the procurement of materials for infrastructure projects or civil works, goods, and consulting services, as well as commonly used supplies and materials pursuant to the Administrative Order number 17 shall strictly be adhered to. Accordingly, it is recommended that the respective appropriation ordinance of the aforesaid annual budgets be declared operative in its entirety effective January 1, 2025. Further, it is understood that these review actions do not authorize any item of appropriation that is specifically prohibited by inconsistent with the provisions of law. Finally, in the implementation of these annual budgets, compliance with all existing accounting and auditing and other administrative rules and regulations shall properly be observed, and the same shall be a responsibility of the concerned implementing barangay unit. Recommendations. Wherefore, premises considered, the committee hereby recommends for the passing. Number 1, resolution declaring the annual budget for fiscal year 2025 of Barangay Bambad involving a total appropriation of 10,510,377 pesos, operative in its entirety effective January 1, 2025. And number 2, resolution declaring the annual budget for fiscal year 2025 of Barangay Lagilayan involving a total appropriation of 14,883,390 pesos, operative in its entirety effective January 1, 2025. For further that these measures be deliberated on second reading in this session. So, yours truly as Committee on Vice Person of the Committee on Finance, Budget and Appropriation and Ways and Means, and Marvin L. Dalanon, Committee Secretary.
Clarification as regard the content of the committee report of the Committee on Finance. So hearing none, what's the will the committee move for its adoption?
Mr. Chair, I move for the adoption of my committee report number 2025-01.
There is a motion for the adoption of the committee report number 2025-01 of the Committee on Finance. Duly seconded. Any objection? So hearing none, the said committee report is hereby adopted and scheduled for second reading in today's session.
Another committee report, Mr. Chair. Committee report number 2025-02. Pursuant to the referred matter to this committee, a committee hearing was conducted on January 9, 2025 at 10 o'clock in the morning at the SB Session Hall, ISULAN, SULTAN, KUDARAT. Present during the same were the Municipal Accountant, Ms. Fawali, and the members comprising this committee. Item, proposed resolution as regards the refund of the travel expenses of Ms. Helene V. Fabali, chargeable against Trust Fund of the Municipal Health Office. Findings and discussions. During the regular session of the 21st SANGGUNIANG BAYAN held on January 6, 2025, Honorable Dumaran rendered a privileged speech as regards to the request of Ms. Helene V. Fabali for refund of her traveling expenses due to trainings in Manila held last October 1 to 5 and December 2 to 6 of 2024. Ms. Lini B. Fabali, a midwife, 2 assistant and non-communicable coordinator, is asking for or requesting for a resolution in order for her to officially refund her expenses incurred during the travel. She is the representative of ISULAN in the program for hearing aid under the Star K Foundation. During those travels, she shouldered the travel expenses, and now she is requesting this LGU to refund those incurred expenses. She also mentioned that the former acting mayor was well knowledgeable of this activity. She also said that last year the budget has already been exhausted and now she is allowed for the reimbursement to be charged to the trust fund. The local chief executive is also knowledgeable with this, and what is needed is a resolution for the purpose. The matter proposed resolution was calendared under first reading and subsequently it was jointly referred to Committee on Finance, Budget Operation, and Ways and Means. And during the committee hearing, the municipal accountant clarified that the resolution being asked from Ms. Pabali should come from the Municipal Health Board and not from the Sangguniang. The committee opines that there is a miscommunication happened between the municipal accountant and Ms. Pabali as to the requested resolution. The former has the requested Municipal Health Board resolution while the latter is her understanding. The resolution should only come from the Sangguniang. That is why she sought the aid of his august body. Recommendation, wherefore premises considered, the committee hereby recommends to deny the proposed resolution as the committee has no jurisdiction over the matter. Respectfully submitted by the Committee on Finance, Budget, Appropriation, and Ways and Means. Moises Dolan, Committee Chairman, and Marvin Talanon as Committee Secretary.
Any clarification as regard the committee report number 2025-02 of the Committee on Finance? Honorable Dumaran, then Honorable Garingo.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. Since the committee denied the request of Ms. Afabali with regards to the refund of the travel expense during the seminar, which she is under from the and representative of the municipal government of ISULAN. So therefore, which office nga pwede niya kadtuan para makuha ng iyang tawag sini, ang refund niya?
This representation was the one who headed the conduct of the committee hearing. Ang advice sa iya ni accountant is to seek a local health board resolution and not isang Sangguniang Bayan resolution since the source of fund is a trust fund under the office of the Municipal Health Office.
Okay.
Hindi sa Sangguniang Bayan resolution, di
Sa health board.
doon mo lang tumiyara lang sa misunderstanding sa advice ni accountant. Kaya ang advice ni accountant sa kay Ma'am Fabale is to seek a local health board resolution since trust fund sang health office ang maging source of fund sang ining activity. Doon na misinterpret lang itong resolution. Pag ang resolution naglakad sa Sangguniang Bayan to seek a resolution from the Sangguniang. Pero ang kinanglan ng resolution is local health board resolution. Honorable Garingo is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I just have the same question and it has been answered. Salamat po.
Honorable Dular, will you please move for the adoption of the committee report?
Mr. Chair, I move for the adoption of my committee report number 2025-02.
For the adoption of the committee report number 2025-02. Any objection? So hearing none, the said committee report is hereby adopted. Next item, Madam Secretary.
Next to report is the Committee on Social Services, God, Senior Citizens, LGBTQIA+, and Children's Welfare.
The chairperson of the committee is recognized.
Okay na. My committee report number 2025-01% to the refer matter of this committee. A committee hearing was conducted on January 8, 2025 at 2 o'clock in the afternoon at the Sangguniang Bayan Session Hall, ISULAN, Sultan Kudarat present during the same where the Municipal Social Welfare and Development Officer, representative from the SWD Region 12, the Secretariat of the local school board and members comprising this committee. Items later received from the Office of the Mayor dated January 2, 2025, addressed to the Municipal Vice Mayor requesting for the urgent passing of the following resolution. Number 1, resolution authorizing the Municipal Mayor, Honorable Marites K. Palasigi, to sign and enter into the Memorandum of Agreement with the Department of Social Welfare Development in relation to the implementation of Sustainable Livelihood Program. Number 2, resolution authorizing the Municipal Mayor Honorable Marites K. Palasigi to sign and enter the Memorandum of Agreement with the Department of Social Welfare Development in relation to the Tarabasa Tutoring Program. Discussion and findings. Number 1, the purpose of the Regional Memorandum of Agreement to the establish a partnership between the DSWD and LGU ISULAN aimed at develop and implementing social protection programs that will address the needs of the poor, empower citizens, and promote inclusive growth in the municipality. The DSWD and LGU ISULAN were agreed to engage in partnership with the objective of reducing poverty of ISULAN of municipality by 2024 within the next 3 years through the coordinated and complementary implementation of Sustainable Livelihood Program supported by resources to be provided by all the parties. The SLP, which is mainly a common community-based capability building program that involves a 2-track system, and the participants are given an option to take in either the micro-enterprise development track or the employment facilitation track after participating a social preparation and capacity building activities to be conducted by project development officer from different regions. The following are the responsibilities of the parties. That is, WD shall, number 1, coordinate with LGU ISULAN on the production, development, and implementation, monitoring, assessment, and evaluation of SLP to be undertaken in the municipality. Number 2, provide the relevant data to LGU ISULAN in timely manner important for decision making on the implementation of SLP. Number 3, establish the strengthened counterpart of municipal action team. Therein after refer to the MAT that will serve as this WD, this main unit for coordination and support in the implementation of SLP in the municipality. Number 4, provide technical assistance to enable LGU ISULAN and communities to enhance their capacity for effective program and implementation. And number 5, work with LGU ISULAN, ensuring the SLP in the municipality are implemented in the participatory and transparent manner in the ways that build greater social accountability of government and citizens while ensuring efficient and effective delivery of results. The LGU ISULAN shall, number 1, coordinate with the SWD the implementation of the SLP, both current and planned in the municipality, that will support the SWD social protection PPEs. Number 2, take a strong leadership role through local chief executive in ensuring the implementation of SLP with the municipality targeting those poor household prioritizing the Pantawid Pamilya beneficiaries. Number 3, provide the relevant data of this WD in a timely manner important for the informed decision making on the implementation of SLP in the municipality. Number 4, allocate or mobilize resources to support SLP to implemented in the municipality. This also includes the designation of permanent focal person within municipality of ISULAN for SLP and the referral of this WD clientele to LGU offices. Example, Public Employment Service Office, Municipal Agricultural Office, negosyo centers, etc. to the access of their PPEs. Number 5, adopt measure to ensure the safety and security of the SWD personnel who may be assigned to the coordinate or facilitate implementation of SLP in the municipality. Number 4, work with SWD and ensuring SLP in the municipality are implemented in the participatory and transparent manner in the ways that build greater social accountability of government citizens while ensuring efficient and effective delivery of results. In the implementation of social protection program, a specific implementation agreement of SIA may be executed by the parties to further stipulate the specific implementation arrangement between the SWD and LGU ISULAN for the implementation of SLP. The SIA shall be authorized in writing by each party authorized representative. Item number 2, the MOA serve as the initial commitment of the parties to enhance the Tarabasa tutoring program of the SWD as a flagship program of the national government, that the SWD responsible for the implementation of management of social welfare and development program in the country shall be lead implementing agency of Tarabasa tutoring program. The Tarabasa tutoring program shall be implemented in the identified target implementing site by the DSWD with the assistance of local social welfare in the development office, school division offices, and extension program office of state, local universities, and colleges. Those needing the support and convergence between the parties. The DSWD, in coordination with the Department of Education, Commission on the Higher Education, National Youth Commission, state universities, and college, LGU, and other relevant NGEs and stakeholder that undertake the necessary step for the successful implementation and expansion of the program. The DSWD recognized the role of the local government unit in responding to emerging the needs of the poor, vulnerable, and disadvantaged. The LGU recognized the emerging needs present in its jurisdiction, and those intends to replicate the Tarabasa tutoring program, which can help college students from low-income families and empower them to involved in nation building. The responsibilities of this WG in the LGU through MSWDO, the local universities and colleges are specifically stated in the MOA. Recommendation, therefore, premises considered, this committee hereby recommend passing the following. Number 1, resolution authorizing the municipal mayor, Honorable Marites K. Parasigi, to sign and enter into the memorandum of agreement with the Department of Social Welfare and Development in relation to the implementation of Sustainable Livelihood Program. Number 2, resolution authorizing the municipal mayor, Honorable Marites K. Parasigi, to sign the enter into memorandum of agreement with the Department of Social Welfare and Development in relation to the Tarabasa tutoring program. That's the further process measure to deliberated in second reading session. Respectfully submitted by the Committee of Social Services, God Senior Citizen, LGBTQA+, and Children's Welfare. Chairperson, yours truly. Vice Chairperson, Honorable Maria Gina Lynn Mejia, and the Secretary, Honorable Arjun K. Palasigi. That's all my report, Mr. Chairman.
Any question or clarification as regard the content of the committee report of the Committee on Social Services? So if there's none, will the committee move for its adoption?
Mr. Chairman, I move my committee report for adoption. Later received from the Office of the Mayor dated January 2, 2025, addressed to the Municipal Vice Mayor requesting for the urgent passing of the following resolution. A resolution authorizing Municipal Mayor, Honorable Marites K. Palasigi, to sign the enter into the Memorandum of Agreement, MOA, with the Department of Social Welfare and Development in relation to the implementation and Sustainable Livelihood Program.
The said committee report is hereby adopted and scheduled for second reading into this session. Next item, Madam Secretary.
So, Your Honor, there are no more committee reports. We'll proceed now to the calendar of business under second reading. First, we have the proposed resolution based on item number 2 of the first reading, the resolution number 2024-2 of Barangay Calawag 3.
May we know if who's the barangay councilor in charge of Barangay Calawag 3? Or anyone from the body will do the motion? Honorable Dolar? Endorsing.
So the resolution, Your Honor, is expressing support, favorably endorsing resolution number 2025-3 of the Barangay Council of Barangay Calawag 3, expressing support for the establishment of the Calawag 3 Ecotourism Boulevard and requesting financial assistance from the Office of the Congresswoman of the 1st District of Sultan Kudarat, Honorable by Princess Rihan Mangodadato, for the project development.
Honorable
Mr.
Dolar
Chair,
is recognized.
I move for the passing of resolution endorsing the resolution of Barangay 2025 of Barangay Calawag 3, endorsing to Governor Dato Paksali Mangodadato for Bayrihan to? And Bayrihan Congresswoman Bayrihan sa Caldoran, 1st District, for endorsing a resolution number 003-25 of Calawag 3.
There's a motion, duly seconded. Any objection? So, hearing none, the said resolution number 2025-3 of Barangay Calawag 3 is hereby approved.
Next is the proposed resolution to favorably endorse resolution number 2025-4 of Barangay Calawag 3, resolution requesting the Honorable Provincial Governor of Sultan Kudarat, Honorable Dato Paksali Sangki Mangodadato, and the Honorable members of the Sangguniang Panalawigan to support the rehabilitation of the Ala Bridge through painting, road repair, and solar lights installation.
Honorable
Mr.
Dolar.
Chair, I move for passing of resolution endorsing the resolution number 004 of Barangay Calawag 3, endorsing to Governor Dato Paksali Mangodadato.
There's a motion. Any seconder? Duly seconded. Any objection? So, hearing none, resolution number 2025-004 of Barangay Calawag 3 is hereby approved.
Next, on second reading, we have the proposed resolution adopting the approved annual work and financial plan for calendar year 2025 of the Local Committee on Anti-Trafficking and Violence Against Women and Their Children, or LCAT-VAUC.
Honorable Darlene Lama is recognized.
Resolution.
I move for the approval of requesting for the urgent passing of resolution adopting the approved annual work and financial plan for calendar year 2025 of the Local Committee on the Anti-Trafficking and Violence Against Women and Their Children.
Second.
There's a motion. Duly seconded. Any discussion? Amendment? Objection? So, hearing none, the children is hereby granted.
Next, on second reading, is based on the resolution of, this is based on item number Number 4. So this is resolution respectfully requesting the National Executive Committee of the Philippine Councilors League, or PCL, to restore the right of all members to participate in free and honest election during the PCL National Congress being held after every national and local elections. Similar lang. Similar yan.
I-adapt na nato na.
Hindi. Off the record, if we
restoring the right of all SB members to vote during the National Congress of the PCL will redound to the benefit of the Sangguniang Bayan of Isulan. I move for the passing of a resolution respectfully requesting the National Executive Committee of the Philippine Councilors League to restore the right of all members to participate in a free and honest election during the PCL National Congress being held after every national and local elections.
The motion duly seconded. Any more discussion, amendment, objection? So hearing none, the said resolution is hereby approved. Next item, Madam Secretary.
Next proposed measure on second reading is the resolution recommending for the promotion of Mr. Cholyar as Principal 1. Ano ito nga school?
Recommending.
Villa Clara. Recommending.
Honorable Dolar is recognized.
Villa Clara Elementary School.
Mr. Chair, I move for a passing of resolution recommending Gerard A. Hulyar to be Principal 1 of Villa Clara National High School, ISULAN, Sultan, KUDARAT.
There's a motion. Any seconder? Any seconder? Duly seconded. Any discussion, amendment, objection? Hearing none, a resolution is hereby passed recommending Mr. Gerard Hulyar for the position of Principal 1 of
Villa Clara National
Villa Clara National High School. Next item.
Next proposed measure on second reading is the resolution authorizing the acting municipal mayor, Honorable Attorney Arnold H. Armada, and the municipal treasurer, Ms. May Barrera, to sign checks, treasury warrants, and personnel salaries and wages bank advices issued by the municipal government of Isulan in all depository banks maintained by the municipal government of Isulan.
Honorable Dolar is recognized.
Mr. Chair, I move for a resolution for a passing of resolution for the signatory of
Authorizing.
authorizing the signatory of
Honor-
Attorney Arnold Armada and May Barrera for the signature for checks, salaries, and wages. Mr. Chair, I move for a passing of resolution authorizing the acting municipal mayor, Honorable Attorney Arnold H. Armada, to sign checks, treasury warrants, and personnel salaries and wages bank advices issued by the municipal government of Isulan in all depository banks maintained by the municipal government of Isulan.
There's a motion. Any seconder?
And May Barrera? Second. Duano?
Duly seconded. Any discussion, amendment, objection? So hearing none, a resolution is hereby passed. Madam Po, step. Authorizing the acting mayor, Attorney Arnold H. Armada, and the municipal treasurer, Ms. May Barrera, to sign checks, treasury warrants, and personal salaries and wages, bank advices issued by the municipal government of Isulan in all depository banks maintained by the municipal government of Isulan.
Next proposed measure on second reading is the resolution authorizing the acting municipal vice mayor, Honorable Carlo Apiado, to sign checks, treasury warrants, and personal salaries and wages, bank advices issued by the municipal government of Isulan in all depository banks maintained by the municipal government of Isulan for the office of the, for all expenditures of the office of the Sangguniang Bayan.
Honorable Dolar is recognized.
Mr. Chair, I move for a passing of resolution authorizing the acting municipal vice mayor, Carlo Apiado, to sign checks, treasury warrants, and personnel salaries and wages, bank advices issued by the municipal government of ISULAN, Sultan Kudarat.
There's a motion, any seconder? Duly seconded, any discussion? Amendment, objection? So hearing none, a resolution is hereby passed authorizing the acting vice mayor to sign checks, treasury warrants, and personal salaries and wages under the office of the Sangguniang Bayan of the municipal government of Isulan. Next item, Madam Secretary.
Next on second reading is the proposed measures based on the committee report of the Committee on Social Services, GAD Senior Citizens, LGBTQIA+, and Children's Welfare.
The chairperson of the committee, Honorable Darlene Lama, is recognized.
Hello. I move for the approval of my committee report.
Resolution.
Ay,
Resolution. Authorizing.
sakon.
I move for the resolution.
I move for resolution authorizing the municipal mayor, Honorable Marites K. Palasigi, to sign and enter into the memorandum of agreement MOA with the Department of Social Welfare and Development in relation to the implementation of Sustainable Livelihood Program.
Of the record.
Okay.
Of the record. During our
Barangay Bambad and Barangay Lagalayan for their approved budget for the fiscal year 2025. Congratulations.
Okay. Next item, Madam Secretary.
So finally, we have no more items on second reading, Your Honor. We'll proceed now to, since there are no more items left in our order of business, we'll proceed now to the unassigned business.
Any matter you wanted to raise under unassigned business? Honorable Dular. Microphone niya, Steph. Pasis.
Hello. Mr. Chair, umangkutan ni kustong aton nga 2024-315 ISB nga ordinance. Itong an ordinance creating various plantilla positions in the local government unit of ISULAN, providing for the qualification duties, functions, appointing funds. So, ano na natabo, Mr. Chair, kaya dugay naman to napasa. So,
Madam Secretary. Madam Sec, I just want to ask an update if we already received the review of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan as regard our ordinance creating various plantilla positions in the LGU.
Your Honor, as regards our, this was already approved, reviewed by the Sangguniang Panlalawigan of the province of Sultan, KUDARAT, and the appropriation for the filling up of these positions is included in the supplemental budget number 2 of the municipality of ISULAN. However, the Sangguniang Bayan failed to
Sangguniang Bayan.
issue or pass a resolution or submit or pass the resolution declaring such supplemental budget operative, and accordingly it was lapsed into law because the reglementary period of 90 days had been over, had been
Consumed.
so it means to say that the said supplemental budget wherein the appropriations for the filling up of positions of these positions is included is now deemed it
Deemed approved.
operative. So what we need is the certification from the Sangguniang Panlalawigan Secretary that the said supplemental budget is lapsed into law in order for the Civil Service Commission to take action on the appointments that will be submitted to the Civil Service Commission.
Thank you
Mr.
for
Chair?
that information, Madam Secretary.
Do
Honorable
we
Dular.
need to pass a resolution that these ordinance are already passed in, lapsed into law?
If we intend to seek a certification, the Sangguniang Bayan has only two mediums. We can only pass a resolution and ordinance, and as regard this matter, we can have a resolution.
So, Your Honor, the requirement of the Civil Service Commission is the certification from the Secretary of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan certifying that the said supplemental budget
Ordinance.
or supplemental, hindi,
Ordinance.
no, this is, natapos na ni siya, the filling up of the position is,
Di ba
we
appro-
only relying on the approval of the review of the supplemental budget number 2 in order for us to fill up these positions. So considering that the Sangguniang Panlalawigan has not issued any certification as regards the supplemental budget number 2 review of the said Sanggunian, neither yours truly cannot also issue the certification that this appropriation ordinance or the supplemental budget is deemed operative considering the lapse of the reglementary period. and complying with the requirements of the Civil Service Commission, that since there is a lapse into law of the said supplemental budget, there is really a need that the Sangguniang Panlalawigan itself shall issue the certification.
Ma'am Raquel, as regard resolution number 315, as regard the creation of various plantilla positions, was it already reviewed by the Sangguniang Panlalawigan?
So this is this was already reviewed and already published.
So what we are
Published with the newspaper of the general circulation.
So what we are asking right now is the certification from the SP as regards supplemental budget number 2,
Yes, Your Honor. But
wherein the salaries and wages of these positions are included.
yes, Your Honor, the appropriation for the filling up of this position is embodied or included in the supplemental budget number 2, which was long been submitted
Resolution requesting for
to the
certification.
Office of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan for review.
What's the contention of Honorable Dolar?
So maybe, Mr. Chair, we can pass a resolution requesting the
SP
Sangguniang
Secretary.
Panlalawigan to issue a certification
To the SP Secretary
to the SB,
Through the
through
SB.
SB Secretary,
to certify.
resolution for certification for the said Ordinance 315.
Okay. What's the particular resolution number of our supplemental budget number 2, Ma'am Raquel? Because resolution number 315 is with regard the plantilla positions, but as regard the supplemental budget number 2, iba siyang number.
Off the record lang, no? I think off the record lang.
Ordinance number 2024-315 ISB had already lapsed into law.
Mr. Chair. Since there is a motion for resolution, I abstain to that said resolution, Mr. Chair.
For what reason, Honorable Lumaran?
Since our secretary says a while ago that is a function of the provincial secretary itself nga tawag sila nga supposed to be nga mag-issue sila sa nga certification, but then our resolution is lapse into law. Siguro it's up to us to implement kasi pag nag-lapse into law, good deem as approve eh. Oo.
During the presence of Ma'am Buan Brazo, when she was here during our committee hearing, certification is needed. I suppose the intention of Honorable Dalar is to ask for a certification. And if the Sanggunian will request the Sangguniang Panlalawigan or any other agency, we only have two mediums. We can pass a resolution or pass an ordinance. And other than that, we don't have any other mediums to do so. So, as mentioned by Honorable Dalar a while ago, that he is passing a resolution asking for a certification from the SP Secretary. Honorable Garingo.
Mr. Chair, can we just, like personally approach na lang Sir Jimmy? Kasi parang for us to ask a certification that it has lapsed into law, it's parang an indirect a statement but that they were remiss in their job of reviewing it. So, baka pwede na kausapin na lang na they can also issue the same certification just by requesting them in person
Or
without
without
hurting their feelings.
Sige.
Ako lang, because they're also
Yeah.
the former staff of my
Yeah.
mom. Baka sila ba? Baka
Off the record,
offend.
off the record, please.
Sige, sige, sige.
In person of Police Master Sergeant Jonathan Mastora Wagya, killed perpetrator, one of the riding in tandem at Barangay Impaw. So I asked the August body to pass a commendation for his very active and very responsive for his duties and responsibilities, Mr. Chair. Or an award coming from MPOC siguro, Mr. Chair.
The statement of our Honorable ABC President is with regard the shooting incident happened last December, January 11.
January 11,
2023.
Saturday night at sa shootout namatay yung riding in tandem, one of the riding in tandem.
What's
But-
the contention of the Honorable ABC President for the Sangguniang Bayan to pass a resolution
Commendation, Mr.
commending the bravery of Police Master Sergeant
Jonathan Mastora Wagya.
Jonathan M. Wagya.
Our HPJ personnel, Mr. Chair.
Sige. Honorable Dalanon. Is it in relation to the statement of the ABC President?
Yes, I second
Okay.
to his motion.
Banda, lumagpas ang resolution, i-comment tong police nga nagpa sa shootout. Kinakandak to sila sang checkpoint. Naging hold sila nga salakyan nga wala plate number. Karon ni ara sa motor nga nagano sa objection from the floor on suspended rules. Have it scheduled on first reading and for second reading, a resolution of commendation to Police Master Sergeant Jonathan M. Wagya. The member of the Philippine National Police under the Highway Patrol Group for his bravery and dedication. Ma'am Raquel. Madam Secretary.
Still on unassigned business, Your Honor.
They're unassigned business. So if there's none, the at 12:04 January 13, 2020.